lot of drills to get us active today. So nice strong front position. Everybody bow. Good. Step out. Take your breaths. Nice and deep and slow. Let's do a couple more of those. Good. And up. All right. So we did a little bit of our running with different speeds last time. We had 1 the whole way up to 5. Today I want to get in our back and our front like we used to do in class, but we're going to modify a little bit. If you have a hard floor, like a wood floor or a tile floor, other than a carpet, you're going to want to do this one a little bit slowly. So I'm going to practice my slap out, or if it's too hard to try that there, I'm just going to go back slow. I'm going to do my water pump, and then I'm going to come back up as fast as I can. Now, back. So anytime you hear back, you're going to come back, water pump, come on back up. Whenever you hear front, you're going to do the same thing, only you're going to go forward. You're going to go down forward, you're going to do your push-up. You're going to come back up to your front position. All right. Let's see who remembers that. First go, let's get into our horse stance go. All right. Today we're going to look at collapse strikes, short range strikes. So collapse at the top half of my body. My long range would be my punch or my palm, my chop, anything that uses the hand. When I collapse that, it becomes my elbow strike. So let's start with our roundhouse elbows. Here we go, big key eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, rising elbows. So one thing I want you to pay attention to, since we are on elbows today, remember when I hit with my elbows, I'm using the outside edge, the bony part of my arm. I'm not using the top. When I do my roundhouse, it's going the whole way past my center line. And when I rise, I'm letting it go up into my center line. So here we go. Rising elbows from that horse stance, big key eyes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Downward looping elbows. So I'm making a little bit of a wind up so that I can drop with that bottom edge of my elbow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do rear elbows. We're going to do those at about midsection. So I'm pretending someone my own height is almost right behind me, and I'm going to pull that elbow back and hit. Here we go. And 1, 2. And I can also, on this one, throw in my check to let my arm open up that range in the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Check on the check real quick. All right. Let's finish those elbows with some rising elbows. So these are going to start low, and if you look at the side here, they're going to pop back up to the side. All right. So just a quick reminder, we're going to get into our theme of the week here. But when we sign into our class here and we log into our virtual session, everybody should be participating. Nobody should be making faces on their camera. Nobody should be drawing. Nobody should be doing anything else but what we're working on in the video. Here we go, back to those rising elbows. Elbows coming up to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, front. So you're still paying attention. Back. Legs all the way up and then up. Front. Front. Good. Woo. Nice little energy boost right there. Let's get back into those collapses. Let's look at some collapses with the legs now. So our kicks are extensions of the leg. We use the foot again for our weapon, whether it's our front kick or our roundhouse or our side or our back. Our collapse in that weapon, our short range weapon, would be our knee. So let's look at some knees to warm our legs up today. Let's start just like we would a kick. We're going to put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And we're just going to shoot that knee up and back down. See how I can get my balance for a second before I put it back down. I'm ready to try that. So we're going to get a fast, powerful knee strike, but we're also going to hold it up there for our balance. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's going to go right back up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch legs. We're going to use our other leg now. 5, we're going to hang there for a second. And then 5, we're going to go up and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Right up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shake those legs out. Shake those arms out. Continuing with those knees now. If we have a front knee, we can also do a roundhouse knee. And just like my roundhouse kick, it's going to come up from the side and it's going to use a little bit of a circle in. So we're going to practice out with the back leg. We're going to practice just like we would a roundhouse when we were first learning roundhouse kicks. So we're going to take that front foot, we're going to turn it sideways. So whichever way my foot's facing, it's going to turn the other direction. Now I'm going to shoot my knee straight up. See how my foot is pointing out to the side? That's what we're looking at. If I am using this knee, I'll show you from the back so you can see the angle that it's coming up in. If I went with the front knee, it would go straight in. Roundhouse knee, I'm using a little bit of an angle to hit in at the side. Here we go. Let's break that up into 2 moves. 1 with our twist. 2, keep the knee up and hold it there. We're going to do that 5 times, and then we're going to do 5 times where it goes up and back down. Ready? Twist, knee. Back down. Who was able to keep that balance? 2, twist, knee. Back down. 3, twist, knee. Back down. 3, twist, knee. Back down. 4, twist, knee. Last one. Twist, knee. Good. Now we're going to do the whole motion up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Quick, before we switch sides, shake out the shoulders, shake out the hips, shake out the head, shake out the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the knees, and the ankles. Today, let's do something a little bit different. Let's roll those ankles gently from side to side. Good. All right. Switch leg. Whichever leg you used last time, we're going to switch it. 5, piece by piece. So here we go. 1, twist, hold, back down. 2, hold, back down. Twist, hold, back down. Twist, hold, back down. Twist, hold, back down. Good. Now, 5 all together, smooth. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shake those out. All right. So now I'm gonna take a little drill break here, or a little exercise break, and I'm gonna pass it off to Miss Carrie.
All right, guys, so we've been working our legs quite a bit. Want to keep that going. We're gonna do our 10s, 10s, and 10s.
All right.
And then my new favorite. We're gonna do our squats. Then we're gonna go down, we're gonna do our push-ups. Then we're gonna do our crunches. So we're gonna get legs, abs, and arms going.
All right, we're gonna do these with you. Remember, push-ups, do the level that you're good at, challenge yourself, but do them right. Same thing with your sit-ups or your legs lifts. Same thing with your squats. Make sure you're bending very deep, you're keeping your back straight. All right.
Here we go.
1, 2, breathe. 3, helps if you count. 4, because you're already breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Down for push-ups,
All
guys.
right, I'm gonna do my fists.
You guys need to follow me. I'm gonna do the fishtails. Here we go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And last but not least, our sit-ups.
All right.
Remember, guys, you can do whichever version of the sit-up you want to do. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to go all the way up. But if you want to just do legs in the air,
Work on your crunches, yeah.
you do that. Here we go. And 1,
2,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, since we're on the ground, let's stay here for a second. Let's put our legs straight forward. Want everybody reach straight up in the air. Reach, reach, reach. And I want you to think about sitting your hips down into the ground as much as you can. And try to reach your hands up to the ceiling. At the same time, try to keep your shoulders tucked down. So we have a lot of things to think about in this stretch. Now we're going to reach forward. Try to grab those toes. If you can't reach your toes, you can grab onto your shins. The most important thing is try to think about touching your chest down to your knees. If you're not getting to any of those, it's all right, as long as you're feeling the stretch. You can feel it in your calves and in your hamstrings on the bottom of your legs. All right, let's bring those feet in. Pull them both together, straighten that back up. So on this one, try not to let, see how my back's curving forward? I want to try to keep my back straight. I can't get my knees down as far, but I'm getting a better stretch on this one than I am when I bend my back. I'm stretching my back and my groin now.
you guys want to think, you can think about pushing your shoulders back,
There you
pushing
go.
your belly button forward.
There you go. That helps us visualize or feel what that back's going to be like when it's straight. All right, now we're going to take, could be right or left foot. I'm taking one foot and I'm curling it in front of me. And now I'm going to take my other foot and I'm moving it the whole way past my knee. Now, I'm going to take my other arm and I'm going to go back to the front again. I like to call this pretzel stretch. I always feel like a pretzel when I'm doing this. This one's really good for the back and the side of the leg. Try to keep your back as straight up as you can. See if you can look the whole way behind you. Good. Now, let's switch the order of our legs. So take your other leg, curl it in front of you. Take the leg that's not curled, move it on the other side of the knee. Now, take the same side arm as that leg that's curling in front of you. Pass the knee. We're going to try to look behind us again. Use your breaths.
Heard that crack.
Ooh, that was my knuckles. I wish I was my
Oh.
All right. Slowly come on out of that. Make our way back up to our feet. Let's get a fun little kick combination in today. So today in our kick combinations, we're going to do a front kick and a back kick. And we're going to let those work right together. We're going to use opposite feet. So think about it this way. If you're looking at me from the side, my back leg is going to kick to the front, and then my front leg is going to kick to the back. It's going to look like this. I'm going to kick, step, kick, step. If you look from the front, watch this leg. I want you to pay attention to the knee as I do my back kick. It goes straight up and straight back. I don't want to let it turn or else it turns into a side kick. So same thing like we normally do. 5 slow, 5 medium, and then 5 for a little bit of a challenge. Once again, go your own pace, go slower, and then let yourself build up once you get specifics. Guard stays up. Now, back leg starts. Up and out, back, down. Now, front leg, you might even take a little cat before you lift up that flamingo. Back, and then that's going to go back down in front of you. That's 1, 2, kick, land, up, back, up, land. 3, pow, down. Get your flamingos every time. 4, back and back. 5, last of the slow motion. Who's out there taking their time and who's rushing forward? If you're rushing forward, you're not working on what we're working on right now. All right, medium speed. So now we're going to kick without stopping, but we're not going fast. We're going fluid like water. Ready? 1, kick, land, kick. See how those go together? 2, kick, land, kick. 3, kick front, kick back. 4, kick front, kick back. And 5, kick front, kick back. Good. Now a little bit of a challenge. Both of those together. Quick note, make sure you're using your proper foot weapon. On those front kicks, we're using the ball of the foot. On the back kick, I'm pulling my toes towards my shin, and the heel should be leading as it goes back. Switch stances. So now the other foot that was doing the front kick is going to be, you're going to be switching. So opposites are going. Same order of kicks though. Slow motion first. Front, kick, back, down. Cat, kick, back, front. Here we go. Front kick, land, back kick, land. Make sure you're hitting those flamingos. 3, pow, pow. Let that leg go straight back. 4, boom, boom. Key eyes are great. 5, last of our slow motion. A little bit faster, just a little bit, so we can get some fluidity, let the water flow a little bit. Here we go. Front, land, back, land. 2, front, land, back, land. 3, front, back, and 4, back, and 5, back. Good. Let's put it all together now from back. And go. Pow, pow, go. Boom, boom, go. Boom, boom. 4, and 5. Boom, boom. Good. Shake those out. What's that? We did the flow, and then we did the fast, no? No fast. We gotta go back to the other side. 5 more. Just stay there with this 5. All right, blast them out. Here we go. 1, pop, pop. 2, pop, pop. 3, boom, boom. 4, boom, boom, and 5. Pop, pop. Good. All right, now we're balanced. All right. So quick little break while we're catching our breath. That should have your heart rate up. If you're really working hard, should be getting a little bit of sweat right now. If you're not, if you're saying that was easy, there's something. I look at your practice, which is our word of the week. And practice is how you get better at anything you do. When we first started walking, we had to practice. It wasn't easy. We had to learn to put our weight up on top of our legs. How do our legs get that weight? How do they hold the balance? Opening doors, eating, using utensils. Right now, all of that seems like so long ago for some of us. It is. It was ages ago. But anything new you learn, you have to take the same approach. And this also ties into our patience. Have patience with yourself in your practice. If you mess up, don't get frustrated and angry at yourself. It's easy to do that. Be patient, be kind to yourself. Let it go. Take a breath, go back and try it again. And slow it down. Try with your mind, with your body, with everything you're doing to be fully, totally, completely focused on that one thing you're practicing, whether it's as simple as just your punch going over and over again, or as sophisticated as long form 4. Even your movements can be a meditation as long as you're only doing what you're working on, you're breathing, and you're thinking about every single move fully. So let's come on back up. Let's get moving again. And let's work some of those elbows that we were just working on. Let's put them together with some footwork, and we'll explore some techniques at the end of it that get you use those elbows. Maybe a little bit down the spectrum, white to yellow, and yellow to orange. Purple's full of elbows, so maybe we'll finish with some purple ideas today. First, let's take just our step forward. One of the easiest ways to do our elbows. So my step through forward, land. Notice how I can start to explore a little bit of hips at the end. Yes, there's a measure of gravity as I land, but there's also a door slam possibility. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add my roundhouse elbow to that front leg as I land. We're going to take our other hand and we're going to make a base for our sandwich. Some of you have seen this exercise a lot. It should be pretty easy, but we can always get better at our timing and our specifics. So we're going to take that back leg, land it forward with our sandwich, reset. Here we go. We're going to do 10 on each side. 1, reset. 2, reset. 3, reset. Notice how I'm not rising or forward. Neither of us are gaining any height as we go. 5, reset. 6, reset. 7, reset. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch those up. Put the other leg in the back, and the same as the back leg, that's going to be the elbow we're using. Same smash and strike. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slam that door. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake that out. All right. So there's our roundhouse elbow with a little bit of driver behind it. We can also explore that with our torque alone. A little bit of marriage of gravity as we drop. But we can fire that with the back hip just with our stances. But let's look at another elbow. Let's look at our driving elbow. So I can look at that pulling straight back, but let's take a step with it. We're going to use, for one of the few times, that point, that little spear tip at the corner of our elbow, and we're going to do a push drag with it. Remembering that our push drag is going to be either a step drag or a push drag. All drag means is that back leg catches up to the front leg. So step drag, small gain. Push drag, big gain. We're going to use the push drag. So we're gonna move the whole body with the elbow. See, I have a little bit of extension, and I gotta make sure that my other hand's up for my check. So we're gonna push drag in, back out. Push drag, back out. Here we go, 10 on each side. And 1, 2, boom. 3, boom. 4, pop. 5, pop. 6, boom. 7, boom. 8, boom. 9, boom. 10, boom. Good. Switch legs. I'm just gonna cover and face the other direction now. That's my other leg, my other arm in front. 10 more on this side. And 1, pop. 2, pop. 3, boom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. So now we did our round, we did our driving. Let's get a little bit of rising elbow. Rising elbow is going to use the same footwork, but we're going to take that small step. Remember, big step was the push drag. We're going to do the small step, and I'm going to let my hips turn a little bit. See how that front hip turns slightly? So as I pop up, I'm going to let my hip turn, and then we're going to reset. Let's take the other hand and make it a little bit more practical. So my hands can start up here. Those of you who like your sparring classes, and put them up in my little tank guard. And as I move in, I'm popping that chin up. Here we go. 10 times. And 1, pop, reset. 2, pop, 3, boom, freeze. I'm going to add one more. Let's pair up that open hand. And as we move in, we're going to grab the shoulder. And we're going to pull that down as we go up so we get 2 reversing motions. And something to help. What that looks like is, if I'm going in here, I'm going to use my back arm to pull as I turn the hips and I elbow upward through the chin. Here we go. Let's just start back at 1 again. 1, reset. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Just other side now. So back hand reaches and hits. This could even be a palm strike that grabs on, or a chop that grabs on and pulls in. This, if you are a blue belt or above, you should recognize this motion from your thrusting wedge. We're pulling out, we're making it tactical, we're making it a little bit more combative, freestyle. All right, so we're on the other side now, guards up, we're reaching and pulling up and in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Woo, shake it out. It is. It's nice and warm in this little room in the dojo. We're both getting a little sweat on, so we're getting our workouts cut out for us. So, good little upper and lower movement. I'm going to put those all together before we finish with some technique ideas. Okay. I think we should do another round of 10s.
I love the 10s.
All right. So what was our order of 10s again?
So we're going to do 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups.
10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. Remember, this is still practice. Tie that idea of practice to everything you do. Try to make it the best you can. When you're doing your push-ups, make them the best. When you're doing your sit-ups, the best. When you're hitting your stances, when you're doing your homework, the best you can possibly do. Some days are going to be better than others, but as long as you're trying the best, you have nothing to regret later on. All right. So, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. hands open.
I'm gonna do triceps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm gonna do water pumps for my last abs this time.
I'm gonna do crunches.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count. Helps you breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we're going to do a little challenge here before we get up. We finish with our 10-minute techniques we can give you today. I'm not worried about that. I hope everybody's following along. Everybody's having fun. And if you're getting a little piece of everything, if some of the stuff's throwing you off today, that's fine. It's all throwing you off today, and you're still getting a workout. You're still trying your best. You're still doing something good for you. And you're getting positive energy out of it. So we're going to take that front kick, back kick, and some of those elbows that we were working on, and we're going to put them together in a little combo here. So we're going to do our front kick, back kick, driving elbow, here's where it gets tricky, cover, rising elbow. Ooh. So I'm doing back leg front, front leg back, front arm forward, and then back arm rises. There's our slow. This one we're just going to do 5 slow and then 5 for a challenge. We'll do both sides again. So actually, no, I changed my mind. I like the 15 because that gives us a chance to build it up. All of this we've done before. If you get lost, it's all right. Here we go. Slow motion first. Try not to go fast in the beginning. Front kick, back kick. I'm going to drive that elbow. I'm going to cover. I'm going to rise that elbow. Here we go. Let's hit that again. Front, back. Drive it with the check. Hit it up. Front, back. Drive it. Pop it. Here we go. Front, back. Drive it. Chop it. Good. I'm going to turn to the side for a round just so you get another view. Let's go a little bit faster, just a little bit to let it flow now. Front, back, drive, pop. Front, back, drive, pop. Front, back, drive, pop. Front, back, drive, pop. Here's the challenge round now. So as fast as you can, with being as specific as you can. Don't be fast and sloppy. Sloppy Joes are delicious, but they're really messy at karate. If you don't know what a sloppy Joe is, you Southern California students, you gotta ask mom and dad to look that up and make them. They're delicious. We used to have them for lunch all the time at school. So, last round. We're going to go fast. Test yourself. Get as much as you can. If you only have the kicks, if you only have the elbows, that's all right. Here we go. And move. Pow, pow, bam, bam. Go. Pop, pop, front, back. Front, back, front, back. Front, back, front, back. And front, back, front, back. All right. Guess what? We still have a whole nother side. So I hope you have your black belt attitude on. You have your imaginary black belt tied around your mind, because we're going to need some toughness to get through this second half here. Remember, we're starting slow. So let this slow movement, slow your breathing down. That helps slow down your heart rate if it's beating fast right now. That helps you catch your breath. And if you only feel your breath in your chest up here where your ribs are, I want you to do something right now. And I want you to put your hand down by your belly. And I want that to be the first place that air enters and the first place it exits. You're going to find that that opens up your lungs even more. You're like, wow, I was barely breathing before. Now I'm taking big breaths. All right. Switch those feet. We'll put the opposite leg in front. Same order though. Slow motion. Front kick, back kick. Driving elbow check. Rising elbow going back. I'll do that one from the side so that we see it. Front kick, back kick. Driving, rising. Good. I'm going to turn this way so that I'm on the correct foot now. Front kick, back kick. Driving elbow, rising elbow. Front, back, drive, rise. Last one for safety before we start speeding it up. Front, back, drive, rise. All right. Fluid now. Let's start turning it into water. We're still being specific though. Front, back, drive, rise. Front, back, drive, rise. Front, back, drive, rise, and front, back, drive, rise. Here's the challenge. Gonna blast it out. Here we go. And move. Bam, bam, pop, pop. And front, back, drive, rise. Front, back, drive, rise. Front, back, drive, rise. And front, back, drive, rise. So, a cool little way of developing coordination on both legs and using multi-direction. But you can also use this in your imagination where you're fighting multiple ninjas. If I have someone in front of me and someone behind me, I can use that front kick to hit forward, and without losing a step, I can catch that person in the back. Now I've got the person in the front if I brought the height down, and I can go back to that second ninja. All right. So finishing up today, we didn't have enough time to get to a bunch of techniques, but we got a chance to get some entries to some really good ones. And I want to start with Mace of Aggression because there's a lot of really good elbows in that one. It's on our white belt sheet. It's off of a grab with a pull. We're going to borrow energy. We're going to use our trusty hammer, and we're going to finish up with a bunch of elbows on the same arm. So let's take a look. Since this is a grab, I have to grab back. As I get pulled right hammer, I drop into the arms that are grabbing me. Here's my elbows. Elbow goes out, elbow comes back in. So I've got that same roundhouse and driving elbow that we've been working on. So grab that, step hammer, drop, elbow, elbow. Good, again. Grab back, hammer, boom, elbow, elbow. Those of you who are wondering, this is on your white to yellow progression. This is what we're learning for yellow belts. So white belts in here. This is on your sheet for your next rank. And everybody else, this is just good movement to know. You should know all of our techniques because you're going to have to show it whenever you go up to your browns and your black belts. But two, they're just as useful as the stuff you're learning now for your self-defense. All right. So we do have time. I want to get at least one more. Let's look at obscuring now. This one has two other elbows. And guess what? We'll put our trusty hammer in there again. So we're looking at a shoulder grab from behind. We're really close. I don't have room to use my big weapons. So the first thing I'm going to do, pop. See how easy that is? That's why it's an obscure elbow, because it's so hard to see. All I have to do is tick that back. So I'm gonna step, I'm gonna tick, I'm gonna drop that hammer, there's my extension, and then pop that elbow up. That's the last elbow we looked at from our horse stance today. Let's look at that again. So we've got grab back, elbow. You also want to look at who's grabbing there, just in case it's buddy sneaking up on me. I don't want to accidentally give them an elbow to the chest. Although they know we're karate guys, but they shouldn't be sneaking up on us like that. Now. So here we go again. Grab, elbow, drop the hammer, pop the elbow up. From the side, here's what that looks like. I'm popping that elbow back and in. I'm just like right where this hammer is, drop straight down. And then I bring that elbow straight up. Good, let's hit that 2 more times. Grab, step, hit, drop, elbow. And grab, step, hit, drop, elbow. Good. First technique again. Testing your brains a little bit. Mace of aggression. Grab, step, hammer, drop the forearm, elbow, elbow. Good. Now we have, this one's called obscure wing on the horn sheet. Grab, elbow, hammer, elbow. Let's go 1 more level. We are going to get to that purple that I talked about. We're going to do, on this one, twirling wings, but we're going to do it a little bit different. In our purple sheet, we're getting grabbed from behind. We step, we grab, we knock that arm off, we elbow, and we elbow. But in this one, we're going to just stay where we are, and we're going to step and then step. We're going to keep stepping forward on it. So, let's start 2 different ways. Step one, I'm working this out and trying to help you guys out so we don't get lost. Doesn't matter what foot you step with on this round, as long as we're pairing the front side with our arm remover and arm check. So we're going to step in and walk. See, I'm using my hips, and then we're going to step again, and we're going to elbow the other side. Let's look at that again. Knock the arms off. Elbow, elbow. And these should look very similar. Even if you're a white belt, those are almost like your vertical outward blocks. We're not going to make up a whole lot of new motion. We're going to keep reusing what we know. So the better you know your basics, the better you're going to be once you're a black belt. Left, boom, right, pow. And if you're doing opposite legs than us right now, that's okay too. As long as you're doing the one and then the other, and you're coordinating that block with the front leg and the elbow with the back leg. And go. 1, 2. Now, to finish up for the day, final challenge, we're going to start that facing the other direction. We're going to do this slowly because your backs are probably going to be turned to us as well. Now, if you're peeking over your shoulder at us, just like we are, that side that you're turning, that should be the leg that steps towards your screen in front of you. That should be the arm that goes up. And then the back will finish us with the elbow. Elbow. Good. Let's put that turn into it again. Good. Peek. Step. Knock. Elbow. Elbow. Good. Peek. Step. Knock. Elbow. Elbow. Nice job. All right. So that brings us just about to the end here. I want just to review everything we did so far. We did our claps, all of our elbows, roundhouse, rising, rear, which is also like our driving when we took that forward, and rising. We looked at our knees. We looked at front knees and roundhouse knees, and we also put a fun little kick combination together. Front kick, back kick. And then our word for the week, our theme of the week is practice. So, starting off Monday, it's sunny day. We got to finish with a lot of energy. I'm not going to go quite as high today. We're going to do roundhouse elbows. I'm putting the full screen up. I want everybody to get in their horse stance, and I want you to show me to finish today 50 roundhouse elbows. Hit it. Good. Start out. Nice, Felix. Summer, hit those elbows. Go ahead. Nice. Dad's hopping in there. I love it. Orson Astrid, awesome. Gonzalo, you are a madman. You look like a lawnmower. Yeah, Brooklyn. Good. Once you get to 50, you're going to go back to a front position. There's Enzo. Love it.
Nice.
There's
David.
Cy. There's Bryson. Bryson is rocking those hips.
Nice, Madonna.
There you go, Damien. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. Once you hit all those elbows, come on back up to a front position. Excellent. It looks like everybody's finished all of their roundhouse elbows. So we're going to do a quick bow out, and then we'll turn the mics on just for a second after we bow out so everybody can say goodbye to everybody. So nice strong front position. Respect up front. Step out. Take your breaths. Nice work today. Take all that positive energy with you. All of that hard work promotes a healthy mind, body, and spirit. And up.